Good evening. I am Mark Seal with your Lime Sports World. Easy Bake St. Leonard's had a dream start on day one of the 2011 BCA Lime Schools Under-15 cricket final at the Lime Cricket Ground today. They're leading Combermere by 88 runs after taking a 71-run first innings lead. St. Leonard's batted first and made 130 for 7 in 34 overs. Then their bowling clicked once again, dismissing Combermere for 59 in 29.2 overs, led by a 5-4 by Tremaine Harris. St. Leonard's in their second innings are 17 without loss. CBC's Sean Green reports on the day's play.
Combermere in yellow won the toss and sent St. Leonard's into bat, and Sadrian Ward and Tremaine Harris got about the business of scoring without any trouble. And when the slower guys came on, they too were easily dispatched. That's Harris putting Sachin Clark to the square leg fence through a rather sluggish outfield. Harris got this one in the middle of the bat, again through square leg, the sweet area of the spinners. Though that one from Ward was good, this pull from Harris was even sweeter, crossing the line at square leg. But a strength can also be a weakness. Ward trapped leg before, looking to turn this one through square leg. He was trapped for 26 after an opening stand of 70. Then, as so often happens in cricket, when one partner goes, the other one sometimes quickly follows. Harris ran out for 29. Raheem Hines was hoping to turn things around for St. Leonard's, but played this shot after he scored just one. The Richmond boys started to slide. The skipper, Desmond Currency, was still in there for his team and kept things afloat. A wicket pull through mid-wicket. 4 lovely runs. Then with the overs running out, Vice-Captain Shaquille Turney-Parris trying to push on the score. It was then 115 for 4. This brought the tall Kadeem Boyce to the wicket, and after a mini conference with his captain, he was looking for some action, but got none. But if you ever wondered what it was like to be dismissed without facing a delivery, Boyce would know. A direct throw just beating the bat. And from there, St. Leonard's lost a few more wickets to finish on 130 for 7. Currency, after top scoring with 36, led from the front with the ball. After restricting Combermere to 37 for 3, more disaster struck. Shamar Springer caught by Ward in the deep, off Currency for 10. Hanson Rowe was next to go, bowled all over the place by Harris, the little man. Sachin Clark didn't last too long either. Harris floated this one through the defense. He made the duck. Keon Harden was looking to pull this one somewhere out by the Wildy Gymnasium, but a raised finger sent him to his knees. LBW to Harris for 2. While Shaquille Bob was bobbing, his stumps were weaving. Clean bowled for a duck by Harris. Kevin Bartlett drove Harris straight to cover after making 7. The score was then 52 for 9. And the captain returned to close things off for his team, collecting the 10th wicket, that of Sham Holder, caught by Ward at straight mid-off for 2. Combermere all out for 59. A good day in the field for St. Leonard's. Sean Green, CBC Sports.
Well, thank you, Sean. And scores again, St. Leonard's 130 for 7 and 17 without loss. Combermere 59. Day 2 is tomorrow from 11 a.m. 15-year-old Barbadian Shaquana Quinton has been named in a 14-member West Indies women's squad to face Pakistan on the upcoming Tour of the Caribbean. Leg spinner Quinton, along with fellow Barbadian wicketkeeper batsman Kaisia Knight, are the 2 debutants in the side. And the full squad includes Marissa Aguilera, she's the captain, Shemaine Campbell, Brittany Cooper, Chanel Daly, Deandra Doughton, Pearl Etienne, Stacey Ann King, Kaisia Knight, Anissa Mohammed, Juliana Nero, Shaquana Quinton, Shakira Selman, Tremaine Smart, and Stephanie Taylor. The Windies women will take on Pakistan women in 4 one-day internationals and 4 international 2020s in St. Vincent, Grenada, and Guyana, starting August 28th and running until September 11th. Switching sports, the reigning women's volleyball knockout champions, Chargers, have started the 2011 Co-operators General Insurance Senior Competition on a winning note. Chargers were easy winners over the club in straight sets last night at the Wildy Gym, while Rockets recorded a similar victory over Safe Security Carlton. Former men's champions RBTT Deacons were also in winner's row. CBC's Marshall Boyce reports.
The club playing in blue weren't expected to give Chargers, the reigning knockout queens, any real challenge. So it wasn't a surprise when Chargers won the first set, 25-9. The club would put up a better showing in the second set and actually took Chargers to the wire. But after closing out that set 25-23, the defending champions made no mistake with the third. They would go on to take it 25-12 for the straight sets victory. One of the title contenders, Rockets in blue, were up against Carlton in their opening encounter. That's Anicia Wood with the kill. Carlton did put up a good fight in the first set, but at times were stopped in their tracks. Paula Nichols with the block. Rockets won the first set 25-21. Carlton found the Rockets power hitters a bit too much to handle. Wood with another kill. Rockets took the remaining sets at 15 and 17 to win in 3 straight. In the lone men's clash, former Kings RBTT Deacons in green took on Foundation United. The experienced Deacons side would take the first set 25-19. Alwyn Oxley with the jump serve for the ace. Deacons would take the second set 25-12. Now this game wasn't destined to end in straight sets as Foundation came roaring back. They put together a series of good plays, including Nate Williams, who served up 2 back-to-back aces. But after winning the third 25-23, Foundation couldn't get the upper hand over Deacons once again. Deacons went on to win the fourth set 25-18 and the game 3-1. Marsha Boyce, CBC Sports.
Thanks, Marsha. And in another men's game that was scheduled, Oasis won by default over BNB Juniors. On the football, all is set for a September kickoff in the Lime Pelican Challenge. This follows the official draft which took place at the party stand over the weekend. 10 teams with 22 players each will be vying for the grand prize of $100,000. The mixed crowd of dignitaries, players and supporters filled the venue for the big occasion. The small business unit is one of the partners for the challenge. Head of the unit, Celeste Foster, says they are here to help promote new ventures.
Football as a business, its time has come. Sports as a business, its time has come. To the owners, you need to recognize that therefore it is not football as usual. To the players, you are not an employee. Therefore, your standard of behavior, what you do on the field, will determine if you will be hired in the future.
We'll have more football and more cricket after the break. The WICB Regional Under-19 Limited Overs Cricket Champions are home. They return today following their triumph in Guyana. CBC's Andy Thornhill reports.
The boys are back home with the Cup of Glory. It's time to raise it, Craig. Guyana, oh Guyana, was sweet for beautiful Barbados.
Just stuck to the plan, stuck to the basics, and the fellas really put in 110%. Everyone was together, the team was, everyone put in a good effort.
Of course, the skipper had to come good to inspire his troops.
I know the team will really be looking up to me, knowing starting like top, looking to get a good foundation. So after the first 2 games and I didn't get any runs, I didn't let that get me down. We just kept working hard, the practice sessions we had, and I just had a positive firm mind and went up there and did the job.
This fact was not lost on coach of the team, Dexter Toppin.
At the end of the day, once Craig is there, the boys got confidence in terms of we getting a good score or we winning the game. So Craig was a big plus in terms of our plan, and Antonia also.
In the end, Dexter, though, what made the real difference?
The game against Jamaica really set the tone up for the guys to really perform in this one-day tournament. When you look at it, and the game against Jamaica was a very hard game for us. We really didn't take it that easily because we really wanted to win the 3-day tournament. So that game really set up the boys to go back and plan. We went back and plan very hard because the one-day tournament is a tournament that Barbados haven't won for a long, long time. We won the 3 days in 2008. I was the coach. So all in all, I think that inspired us to go on and to work hard.
Barbados, champions of the knockout competition, sitting on top of the world. Andy Thornhill, CBC Sports.
Back to football, Arsenal started life after Cesc Fabregas with a slender victory over Udinese in the Champions League qualifying first leg at the Emirates Stadium this evening.
Arsenal at home for the first leg of their qualifying game against Italian club Udinese. And they took the lead within minutes of the start. Aaron Ramsey setting up England international Theo Walcott for what proved to be the only goal of the match. The Gunners winning 1-0. Elsewhere, two-time European Cup winners Benfica were away to 2010 Dutch champions FC Twente. That match finished 2-2. Last year's Champions League semi-finalist Lyon won 3-1 at home to Russian club Rubin Kazan.
And back to cricket, Upal Tharanga's fourth one-day international century this year alone and a 5-wicket haul from Lasith Malinga kept the series alive as Sri Lanka compiled a comfortable 78-run victory over Australia in Hambantota today. Scorers Sri Lanka 286 for 9, Tharanga getting 111, Tilakaratne Dilshan 55. Australia 208, Mike Hussey 63, Malinga 5 for 28. Sri Lanka winning by 78 runs. Australia still lead the series though 2-1 as the teams head to Colombo for the final 2 games of the series. And Mushfiqur's Rahim century was in vain as Bangladesh lost a thrilling match in Harare today, handing Zimbabwe their one-day international series with 2 games left to play. The victory marks Zimbabwe's first one-day international series win against a test-playing nation in 5 years. Scores in that game: Zimbabwe 250 for 7 to tend to Taibu getting 83, Bangladesh 245, Rahim 101 for Zimbabwe to win by 5 runs. And that's it for sports. The business report is up next.